Everyone, welcome back to another episode of Taekook Arranged Marriage. I hope you loved. After 3 minutes, Taehyung got out of the bathroom after having a long shower, wearing Jungkook's t-shirt and his own shorts, which was butt height under the big t-shirt, and it is reaching till his knees. Getting out, Tae finds Jungkook inside the closet shifting his clothes. "What are you doing?" Tae asks. "Shifting my clothes on the other side." "Why?" "To make space for your clothes. We will be sharing the closet also, remember?" Jungkook said. Tae just glared at him and went towards the dressing table for his night routine. After getting done with his work, Jungkook saw Taehyung struggle to apply ointment on his burns. "Take the medicine first." "I'll do that," Jungkook said. Tae obeyed as Jungkook said without any argument. After Tae took the medicine, Jungkook then sat on the edge of the bed and carefully started applying the cream. Taehyung was observing his each and every action, and it was an odd feeling for him, but looking away when Jungkook touched him, observed him. "Done," Jungkook said and stood up. "Please go and freshen up. It's pretty late now," Tae said, not meeting Jungkook's eyes. After a few minutes, Jungkook got out of the bathroom after showering and was heading towards the bed to sleep when he noticed that Tae is not in the room. Jungkook was about to call when he saw a figure in the balcony. Jungkook knocked on the balcony door to get his attention. "Don't you have intention to sleep?" Jungkook asked. "Want to, but where will I sleep?" Taehyung was turning towards him. "On the bed." "I can't sleep there," Tae said. "Then you should have told me earlier that you will sleep somewhere else other than bed. I would have done some arrangements," Jungkook said in sarcasm. "Ah, very funny," Taehyung said, getting irritated. "I know, I will sleep on my side only and will maintain a distance. You can also sleep on the other side," Jungkook said, turning on the door. Tae thought about but didn't say anything. "You do what you feel like. I'm tired, so I'm going to bed," Jungkook said, going towards the bed. After remembering his watch, he was about to lie down on the bed when he saw Taehyung taking the other side. "I'm also very tired. That is why," Taehyung said as he saw Jungkook smiling. And they both lie down on their respective sides and maintain a safe distance between them. Taehyung was looking at the ceiling, thinking about her decision of sharing the bed with Jungkook when, "Don't worry, I won't cuddle with you unless and until you do the first," Jungkook whispered in Taehyung's ear with a teasing smile. Tae huffed in anger and turned to the other side. Others feared Taehyung's sleep got disturbed by his alarm. He turned it off after wiggling his hand in the air for 1.5 minutes for his phone, and his eyes were still there. He doesn't want to wake up. This was probably the best sleep in his life. The comfy bed and the warmth surrounding him was making it hard for him to wake up. He skimmed more closer towards the right, more warmth tightening his hold. When he felt a weight on his waist, he tried to remove it but stopped, feeling odd. Something like human skin, or more like an arm holding him by his waist. Shockingly, he opened his eyes. He sees themselves cuddling. Basically, he cuddled with Jungkook as his both hands were around Jungkook's torso and leg on top of his, and he is sleeping on Jungkook's arm under him like a pillow. It took him few minutes to register all these data. He quickly detached himself from him and sat up on the bed thinking about what just happened. What the heck? He asked himself, how can I do this? It was me who did not wanted to share the bed with him at the first, but so what? He is your husband. Then Conscious replied, huh? Yes, he is your husband. You don't do anything wrong. Thanks, Conscious replied, but it is not a love marriage, it is arranged. Or more to say, you know what I mean. He replied back. He is sure it is arranged only when you both were cuddling. It was not looking from any angle that it is arranged. His conscience says, you set up otherwise. He got frustrated with his own mind. Yes, now why will you listen to me? You have more important things to do, like spending time with your husband. Stop right there. I was about to say cuddling. I am not naughty like you. His conscience said, just shut up. He shouted to his mind. He hugged and looked at Jungkook, who is in deep slumber, sleeping like a king, and here I am suffering all alone, he said and looking at him. But the good thing is that he is in sleep, so he probably doesn't know anything. That means I am on the safe side. He assured himself, thank you God for saving me, because if he got to know about this, he will tease me like anything. Now I should hurry up and get ready before he wake up. Saying this, they quickly got off the bed and went inside the bathroom for the morning routine. After a few minutes, they got ready in a light orange dress, looking like an absolute beauty, though he was having difficulty in wearing the dress, but somehow he managed to put everything together with the help of his memory, his mother helping him in the past. They opted for lip gloss and a bit of blush as all makeup. It is not his thing. Now only thing is here, his left to be done, and as he was towel drying his hair in front of mirror, his eyes fell on the sleeping finger of Jungkook. He was looking at him through the mirror when an evil idea came to his mind, and he smiled. Looking at Jungkook, he went near Jungkook and purposely started drying his hair in the way so that the water falls on Jungkook's face directly. He giggled when he saw his plan of disturbing Jungkook's sleep getting success, but his giggle get turned into gasps in on time as Taehyung was now on the bed with Jungkook hovering over him. Taehyung's breathing, heartbeat, and heavy breath were the only sound that could be heard inside the room. On the top of Jungkook's intense gaze, never in the million years they had thought that tables could be turned this way. Gathering up himself, they tried to push Jungkook, but Jungkook did not even budge. Not this son, Mrs. Chan. You disturbed my sleep, so now it's bedtime for you, Jungkook said, smirking. Let me go. I'm getting late. He said, you were not getting late while executing your evil plans, but now you're getting late, huh? I see. Your excuses are also interesting, just like yours, Jungkook said, tugging a wet hair strand behind Taehyung's ear. It was not intentionally, Taehyung said, turning his head sideways as their close proximity was too much for Tae to handle. Trust me, I didn't do that purposely. Oh, okay. And why should I trust you? Because I'm your heart. Taehyung stopped saying midway, realizing his words. Wife, right? But you are not behaving like one, Jungkook said, smirking. What do you mean? Tae asked, looking at him. I mean that this is not how wives wake up their husband. I'm not a female, and here I thought that this is your first marriage, but I was wrong. You already have a lot of experience about these things, he said, narrowing his eyes. The previous two marriages of this house were love marriage, so yeah, I have a lot of experience, Jungkook replied. Okay, now leave me, someone might come inside, they said, pushing Jungkook to get out of his hold. Not before you pay for your evil plan, Mrs. John. No, I will not. Yes, you will. Their conversation got cut off as someone was inside their room. Jungkook uncle has got he got startled seeing both of them in that position. They quickly regained their position and Jungkook spoke up to make the situation better. What happened? Why are you here in the morning? Jungkook asked Kai in a cold tone. Meanwhile, Kai is beyond shock but somehow answered him. Uncle is calling you, he said. He wants to talk to you about something. Okay, I will talk to him. You can go now, Jungkook said, and when he saw that Kai is still there and not leaving. After absorbing both of them, Kai was about to leave from there, but Kai, Jungkook called him, making him halt in his step. Hearing his name, Kai turned back with a bright smile, but his smile dropped at hearing Jungkook's next words. Close the door while going and make sure to knock from next time, Jungkook said in his usual cold tone. Kai went out of the room, but not before glaring at Taehyung in anger. Meanwhile, Taehyung was just looking at his lap the whole time because he is embarrassed being caged in that situation. He only looked up when he heard the door getting shut and met Jungkook's eyes, who was already looking at him. I'm going to take shower, Jungkook said. After a brief moment to which they just hummed. After an hour, Taehyung, these dishes look so amazing. Jungkook's aunt prizes Taehyung's cooking skill as he has cooked today's breakfast. But truly, you are really good at cooking, Mrs. John said. Thanks, auntie, but I'm not really good at cooking. I just only cook the no-cook food dishes, that's all, Taehyung said. No, auntie, you will call me mom from now on. Am I clear? Taehyung did. Mrs. John said to Taehyung. Okay, mom, Taehyung said. And you will call me auntie. Okay, auntie, Taehyung said, smiling. Taehyung, you also sit and have your breakfast. Mates will serve the rest, Mrs. John said to which Taehyung nodded. He was about to go and sit beside Jungkook when Sorry, everyone. Sorry for being late. Kai came running towards the breakfast table. I got busy with a phone call and got late, he said, and was about to sit beside Jungkook. Stop, Jungkook said. Huh? Kai looked shocked. You can't sit here, Jungkook said in his cold tone. But why? What's the problem? Kai asked. Because this is not your place. You are forgetting, Jungkook. I used to sit here and this is my place. No, it is not, Jungkook said, getting angry. It's okay, you can sit here. Now stop this argument, Taehyung said, sensing the environment getting tensed. Okay, as you say, Kai said innocently and said beside Jungkook. As he said, Jungkook stood up in anger. I'm done, he said, looking at Taehyung and stormed out of the silly Taehyung, Kai whispered as he saw Jungkook leaving from there. After a few moments, Taehyung stood in front of their room with coffee in his hand, contemplating of whether to go inside or not. He doesn't want to face Jungkook, at least not now, because Jungkook might say something which will not good. They thought of leaving from there after handing him his coffee. So Taehyung opened the door, entered inside, and saw Jungkook seated on the couch of balcony and doing his work on laptop. He placed the tray on the tea table and took the coffee mug and forwarded it to Jungkook. Jungkook didn't look up from his laptop, ignoring Taehyung's presence. Tae stopped seeing his tantrum and said, "Mom has sent this for you because you haven't eaten anything in the morning, and she said she will not like if you will not have anything. Here, take a black coffee and there are a sandwich to have them," they said humbly. "Keep it there, I will have it later on," Jungkook said in a cold tone, still doing his work. "No, not later. You will drink this now. Here, have this, Jungkook," Taehyung said, forwarding the coffee towards him. "I will not eat anything now. Take it back with you and told Mom that I refused," Jungkook said, looking up at Tae with his cold eyes. "Are you still upset? Let it go, Jungkook," Taehyung said, getting angry. "I can't," he said, getting up. "But why? This is not a big issue." "I know this is not, but it is gonna be a big issue in future," Jungkook said, getting angry. "What is your problem? Why you are behaving like this with Kai? He is the problem. He is here till now. He was here for the wedding which got over yesterday only, so he must have left from here in the morning itself," Jungkook said in anger. "How can you be so rude to someone?" Taehyung asked in anger. "I am speaking the truth. He should have left, or is he planning to go after celebrating our first year anniversary with us? You are so impossible." "I don't know him, Taehyung, but I know him very well, and what type of boy he is. He can fool you but not me, only for Jimin and beating him, otherwise what? What you could have done? Kicked him out of this house, or kidnapped him, or tortured him till he died, or even worse than that. After all, you are famous for your cruelty, right? Poor boy, he has to pay just for having feelings for you, which is not even a crime. And for your information, yes, I don't know him, but I have got to know you very well. You are accusing me because of Kai. Well, all I wanted was you sit beside me. That's it," Jungkook said in disbelief. "Tell me, what is wrong? I did if I wanted my husband to sit beside me," Jungkook asked in anger. "We are not in love that you are acting all lovey, Jungkook. I am fighting over a seat. I don't like it." "What do you mean?" Jungkook asked. "That I don't consider you as my husband. Got it, Mr. Jian," Taehyung said in anger and turned to leave. "Think once again about what she said," Jungkook asked, getting anger. You might regret it later," he said, hurt visible in his voice. "Regret it later than thinking once again," Taehyung said, looking sideways, and was about to leave when "Wait, Mr. Kim," Jungkook said, making Taehyung halt in his step and pull him to wash himself by his left arm, having little space between them, and said, "Thanks for reminding me of who I was, and also for my limits, and congratulations, now we are again back in the phase 1, Mr. Kim." Jungkook said with no emotion and left his hand and stormed out of there with tear-filled eyes. Taehyung saw Jungkook leaving and burst into tears as Jungkook left. "Why, it has always had to be me," Taehyung said, crying loudly. "Saying me and knock on the door disturbed Taehyung as he was sitting by the window looking outside, lost in his thoughts. He opened the door and saw his mother-in-law standing outside. Sorry for disturbing you, son. No, Mom, you haven't disturbed me. Please don't say like that, they said softly. Okay, I was saying that. How are you? Why your eyes are puffy and nose is red? Were you crying before I came? Mrs. Jan asked in concern. No, actually I got cold and was not feeling well, so I was sleeping before you came. That is why my nose is red and eyes are puffy. They lied. How are you now? Have you taken any medicine? See, what am I even asking? Jungkook must have given you medicines. Hearing this, Taehyung remembered about their fight and got emotional and said, yes, he had given me medicine. That's why I'm feeling better now, he said, smiling. That's good. Okay, I was saying that some guests are coming, so get ready and came down the stairs, okay? Mrs. Jan said, smiling. Okay, Mom, Taehyung said, and Mrs. Jan left after talking for a few minutes. After a few minutes, Taehyung, Mrs. Jan called. Yes, Mom, dear, where is Jungkook? I heard he is not at home for many hours. Taehyung began to think about what to say and said he got an important phone call from office, so he had to left and haven't returned till now. He has to lie as he has no other option. Call him and tell him to be at home by an hour. Guests are coming and you both have to be there together, Mrs. Jan said. To which they nodded. After so much debate, Taehyung finally dialed Jungkook's number. He thought Jungkook will not pick up his call after what happened, but to his luck, Jungkook picked up the call. Yes, he said in a cold tone. Mom told me to call you and inform you that some guests are coming, so she wants you to be at home in the evening, Taehyung said after so much difficulty. Do you want me to be here? Jungkook asked. He didn't say anything as he was thinking what to say. I knew it. Don't worry, I will bring you back, Jungkook said. On the other side, Taehyung was shocked to hear Jungkook's question and asked him to be back but wouldn't accept it in front of him, so they remained quiet and in the car. After a few moments, Taehyung was in kitchen and his in-laws when Jimin came inside kitchen to inform everybody that Jungkook has came back. Taehyung's all attention went towards Jimin, said, and they quickly left from kitchen, giving an excuse of fixing his dress so he could go to the room. Upon entering inside, he saw Jungkook near the closet. Jungkook's attention went towards the door when he heard the door open and they came into his view. Both were staring at each other, wanting to say many things but decided to say none. Jung will go after changing, didn't have spare clothes in car, so had to come back, Jungkook said, and went inside bathroom without listening to Taehyung. Jungkook listened, Taehyung said, but he was gone. Just then, after a knock, Jimin entered inside. Taehyung, you are ready? Mom is calling you. The guests are here. Hey, I am coming, Taehyung said, and Jimin left from there. Taehyung called him also. Taehyung heard Jimin shouting and looked towards the direction he went and said, how will I? Taehyung said to himself, why I came here when he is ignoring me. Anyways, it is good for me. I should stay away from him. He is making me all mad. Yes, it is good for my own. Yes, it is for my own good. Theatre assured himself and left the room after a few moments. He is perfect son-in-law I could ever get for my son. Mrs. Young parades Taehyung in front of some friends and relatives. Despite of being a working man, he helps us in household chores even if we told him not to, Mrs. Young said. Soon Taehyung makes sweets for everyone, but after eating it, what type of sweet is this? Does he want to kill us by making me eat this sweet? God, I am a high BP patient and I will die if I eat this sweet which has salt in it. Only our lady said. The Giants got shocked hearing this. Taehyung started to remember if he had accidentally added salt instead of sugar, but can only remember how he carefully added all the ingredients. No, there is some misunderstanding. The hesitations is not that. Mrs. Jian tried to handle the situation. Sorry to say, Mrs. Jian, your son-in-law is not like anything you have described him. He is good looking from outside, only too hello from inside. Never thought that Kim's son will be another lady who was taunting Taehyung got cut off by I dare you all to speak one more word about my husband. Jungkook spoke loudly in the dominating voice, making everyone shut their mouth. Taehyung looked at him, hearing his voice. He came and stood beside Taehyung and said, be aware of what are you speaking and about whom, because he can tolerate it, but I will not. And for killing, if I found anyone of you saying anything bad about him, from next time I promise I will do worse than you all can ever imagine. Take this as my last warning, Jungkook said, holding his hand and took Taehyung away from there. Taehyung is looking at Jungkook with his teary eyes as Jungkook is taking him towards their room, but got shocked as Jungkook left his hand in front of their room and said, looking sideways, sorry for holding your hand. I will maintain distance and will be in my limits from now on, Jungkook said and left without looking at Taehyung for once. To be continued. Author's POV. Next day, Taehyung was picking his clothes as he is going to his house as it is a ritual. He is constantly thinking about Jungkook as he has not came home last night. They even called him many times, but Jungkook did not pick up any of his calls. He was lost in his thoughts when he heard a loud horn of a car. Thinking Jungkook has came, they ran towards the balcony, but lost all his hopes as he saw his brother Young's car entering in, and a lone tear slipped from Taehyung's eyes after a few moments. Hello, Auntie, Yoongi greeted Mrs. Jian. Hello, son. What would you like to take? Coffee will be fine, Yoongi said, watching Mrs. Jian nodded and said, Jimin, go and make coffee for him. Jimin winked his eyes hearing this and immediately said, why me? And why would I make coffee for him? Asked someone. Jimin's voice got short after receiving a death glare from his mother. Okay, I'm making it, Jimin said, pouting and left from kitchen, but not before glaring at Yoongi as he was smoking. Yoongi, wait here, I'm calling Taehyung, Mrs. Jian said after some time and left. Here, your coffee, Jimin said, looking sideways and forwarding the tray towards Yoongi. Where are your manners? Yoongi said, to irritate him more. I don't have manners for you, Jimin said in sarcasm. Yoongi was about to take a sip when he found Jimin's eyes on himself, with which Yoongi found suspicious. You didn't mix poison in it, right? Yoongi asked, raising an eyebrow. I will hate you. Jimin was about was cut up by Taehyung. Taehyung said, gathering all the attention, he ran towards Yoongi and hugged him tightly and started crying, hugging him. Why are you crying, Tae? Did anyone say anything to you? Or tell me, do I need to give a good beating to Jungkook? Yoongi asked, wiping his baby brother's tear. Tae smiled, hearing his young's last question, and said, no, he didn't did anything. I got emotional seeing you here. Oh, my baby bear, Youngie said, hugging his brother. Time escaped now. I can't eat more, Appa, Taehyung said to his father as he was feeding him. This is last bite, Mr. Kim said. Appa, I'll gain weight. That will be good. I will teach you more, Yoongi said. Appa, see what Yoongi is saying. Taehyung complained and Yoongi laughed. Them also laughed, saying them. Yoongi, no more teaching, okay? Now tell me, where is Jungkook? Why he has not came with you? Mrs. Kim asked. Taehyung's face has lost all its color, hearing his mother's question, which didn't get unnoticed by his mother. He is busy with work and had to leave for office early in the morning. That's why, Taehyung said, to which Mrs. Kim didn't say anything. I'm feeling tired. I should go and take rest, Emma. Saying this, Taehyung left for his room. At night, Taehyung was arranging his bookshelves when his elbow hit the side of the cupboard. He hissed in pain as the bones are still not completely healed. It's still hurting. He hissed in pain. I need to apply ointment. Saying Tae started looking for ointment in his bag, which he brought with him today. I guess I forgot to keep it, Tae said, as he couldn't find it in his bag. What else can I expect from myself when I am the one who forget to apply it every time? Saying this, his mind went back to the memory of Jungkook applying the ointment with care. Taehyung smiled at that memory, but his eyes became moist after realizing the present situation. A knock was heard by him, and his mother entered inside his room. What happened, Emma? You are here at this time, Tae asked. Why can't I come here at this time to have a talk with my son? Mom, he clenched. Sit and have chit-chat with me, Mrs. Kim said, sitting on the edge of the bed. What it is you want to talk about, Emma? Taehyung was sitting beside his mother. I was talking to your mother-in-law a few minutes ago. What was she saying? She was asking if we were talking. They are taking good care of you or not. Hearing this thing, smile. She is very sweet. Indeed, she is. I'm glad to see you having a great bond with them, Mrs. Kim said. They all are very loving, Mom. How can I not? Love binds a family together, and not just family, it binds each and every relation a human has in his life, and it is the basic foundation of the relationship, Mrs. Kim said. You're right. I also love them as much as they do. All? Mrs. Kim asked. Yeah, all. He answered. Jungkook also. Taehyung became speechless. He can't think of what to say. His messed up life is messing up his mind, and here his mother is asking if he loves Jungkook well. In the case, love has least chance of coming into picture. Yes, there is slight care, which is for the sake of humanity and nothing else. After all, Taehyung can never fall for Jungkook, right? Hold your horses. Don't trouble your mind too much. I was just teasing you, Mrs. Kim said, smiling. Well, there is a message from him. Message. Taehyung asked. Jungkook has to go Delhi for 2 days. This evening, for work purpose, he told his mom to inform you if she has a talk with you. Has Jungkook tried but couldn't contact with you due to network issues? Oh, he said as he knows that this is just an excuse. Jungkook never tried to contact Taehyung. Mrs. Kim said and he just hummed. I have something to say. Taehyung nodded, hearing his mother. The relationship are tied to a very thin thread. There will be many times when it will be difficult for us to hold on to that thread, but it totally depends on us if we are willing to holding onto that thin thread till the last or not. I know you didn't want to get married to him, but trust me, we would have never chosen him if he wasn't the best for you. I know, Mom, and it was my decision to get married to. Taehyung said and lowered his eyes. Get some time, try to understand each other and see everything will begin to work out. Mom, there is not. Don't you try to lie to me. I am your mother and I know there is some issue. You don't want to discuss about it. It's okay. That's completely your call. I wouldn't force you, but whenever you want to talk, remember I'm here. Mrs. Kim said, caressing his cheeks. Taehyung hugged his mother and they stayed like that for some time. Now go to sleep, it's already late. And don't take stress, Mrs. Kim said, breaking the hug, and Taehyung hummed. Good night, Mom, Taehyung said as his mother left. Next day, Yoongi and Mr. Kim talking through their eyes about the change of behavior in Taehyung. They all are doing their dinner accompanied with their family talk. At first they ignored his quiet behavior, thinking he must not be feeling well. But after spending the whole day with Taehyung and seeing no change in his mood, they can tell that he is sad or rather upset about something. You both can use your mouth for talking, Mrs. Kim said. After observing his husband and son for a while, they both cleared their throat to avoid the awkwardness and looked for each other before saying, "Hey, what happened? Why are you looking so upset?" Mr. Kim said. Yes, tell us what's wrong, Tete, Yoongi asked. Taehyung looked up from his plate, hearing them, and said, No, nothing is wrong, Hyung, I'm fine. And Appa, no need to worry, but you are not looking fine, Mr. Kim said. I'm fine, just trust me, there is just little headache, which will get cured if I take rest. You all trust him? If he is saying he is fine, that means he is, and even if he is not, then he will be in few minutes, Mrs. Kim said. Huh? How? Taehyung asked in confusion. Just then, the doorbell rang, indicating someone's arrival. Go and see yourself, Mrs. Kim said. Taehyung got up and went towards the hall, but what he saw in front of his eyes made him think that he is until he found himself wrapped in Jungkook's arm. He felt butterflies dancing in his stomach as Jungkook kissed his heart at peace to find Jungkook near himself. He was losing himself in the moment. I missed you, Taehyung heard Jungkook say. His hand moved up to hug Jungkook back and lips parted to say, I missed you too until sorry I had to hold you as your parents are watching, Jungkook whispered in his cold tone. What do you think? What will Taekook do with their relationship and how will Jungkook handle Kai and what will happen in future? Let's see in the next episode. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye. Bye.